anyone define your limits.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time that you are tuning in right now. My name is Rod and welcome to Impact TCG, where we will be covering all things Disney Lorcana. And if you don't know anything else, there's a lot going on right now. Rise of the Floodborn, the second ever set of Lorcana, is set to be released November 17th, which is only a few weeks away, and they have been revealing cards like clockwork right now. And oh my gosh, it's so much to talk about, but we can only talk about so much in one video. But there will be a video of me going over every single color and all the upgrades that they are receiving in Rise of the Floodborn. But today we are going to be talking about Steel and the upgrades that they have received so far. I just want you guys to take a look at what they have so far. These cards are just absolutely beautiful. The artwork is gorgeous, and I'm super excited to what Steel is going to have to bring in this next format. First of all, let's start off with Cinderella Knight in Training, the new 2/2/2 triple twos right there. When you play this character, you may draw a card and choose and discard a card. This is basically an upgraded Simba in a way. Simba Future King, he pretty much does the same thing. He's just a little weaker. I think he only has 1 strength. She's got 2, and she's also on the 2 booty, so it's pretty solid having a little more draw power in Steel on top of a character that you're gonna want to shift with. But we'll go over that here in a few minutes. Next, let's go over to Robin Hood, Capable Fighter. Skirmish, exert to deal 1 damage to chosen character. He is uninkable, but he's just a 2. He's got a 3 on his willpower, and this is actually kind of solid. I like it. I kind of wish he was inkable. They should have just made him inkable, because I mean, the 1 damage it's decent, but the fact that they are coming out with the new ability Resist right now, that 1 damage just doesn't seem as strong as it could have been in this past format. But that doesn't mean that it's not going to play a role in the format. We'll just have to wait and see. Next card, the Prince Never Gives Up. He's a 3-drop on a 1/3 body. Speaking of body, he is a bodyguard, so we all know what that does. They have to challenge him first. Now, we just talked about Resist. He actually has Resist +1, and so damage dealt to this character is reduced by 1. Now, he quests for 2, so that kind of makes him pretty formidable on the field with the Resist. Already on a 3 willpower, I think he is pretty solid. Get you some early lore out going for Steel. They could really use that. Next, we have Tiana, Celebrating Princess. This is probably my favorite artwork so far that's been revealed in the set. They got that hair right. The curls are popping. I think she is a decent character. She has Resist +2. I actually think she might have some sort of application in the format. We're just gonna have to wait and see. She's on a 4 willpower, and she quests for 2. And also, while this character is exerted and you have no cards in your hand, opponent can't play actions. Now, this could be pretty solid mid to late game, especially if you're going against Ruby Amethyst, where, you know, they always threaten you with, you know, the Dragonfire or the Be Prepared. If somehow you're a Steel player and you can manage to not have any cards in your hand, you know, this could come up a lot. Maybe you can pair this with Beast Mirror, which also requires you to not have any cards in the hand to use that card to draw a card. We'll just have to see what this does, but still one of my favorite arts so far in the set. Now this card literally just got revealed like a day ago from the recording of this video. Donald Duck, deep sea diver. He's a 5/6/5. Only quest for 1. You know, I would have liked him to quest for 2, especially considering that he doesn't have an ability or anything like that. But a 6/5 body on a 5-drop is definitely something I feel like Steel needed. I feel like Steel definitely lacked that power in the middle. I mean, you have Giant Tinkerbell to kind of help you out a little bit in some situations where you want to fight in the mid game, but this definitely allows you to do that if you choose to take this route with Donald Duck. But I do like him. The art is awesome. You kind of get to see the mini in the background right there. Next card we're gonna go over is Li Shang, of course, from Mulan. This is another 5-drop that they've given Steel. He's got 3 strength, which is okay, but that 6 willpower, that's pretty massive. He quests for 2, and it says whenever this character quests, your characters gain evasive this turn. So that's actually something that Steel was definitely lacking for the most part. I mean, you have Big Simba. I know Big Simba, he becomes evasive on your own turn, and I believe Donald Duck Musketeer also allows you to give your other Musketeer characters evasive during your turn. But we didn't have a card for Steel that gives all your characters evasive, let alone, you know, just a regular evasive character. So this may have some application. I wouldn't be surprised. He's pretty strong with the willpower. I actually like this card. We'll see where it goes. And next, I'm gonna go over this item right here, Mouse Armor. It's a 2-drop uninkable, but it does have that resistibility that's been introduced in this set. So you exert this card, chosen character gains resist +1 until the start of your next turn. Now this could be huge depending on what type of build that you're running this Steel in, which most people are playing it with Amber right now. So they have a lot of things going. Amber just got a crazy new card, the Mulan, to be revealed today, and I can't wait to go over that. But Mouse Armor, it's solid. I like it. Some builds may play it. It's definitely going to be a tech choice. I don't think this is going to be any sort of staple or anything, but definitely worth experimenting with. Now for the last 2, Cinderella Stouthearted. My goodness, this card is cracked. It's a 7 and it's inkable on a 5/5 body. And also on top of that, she's a shift 5. Now we went over Cinderella Knight in Training. She's a 2-drop, allows you to draw a card and discard the card, but that's probably going to be one of your primary shift targets depending on the build you're playing. I know Amber does have a Cinderella, but I kind of like Knight in Training a little bit better just because she allows you to filter through your cards a little bit. But it really just depends on the build you're playing. Now on top of this shift 5, she's got resist +2 already on a 5 body. This makes her extremely hard to get over. I'm kind of shocked that they released a card this strong at such an early time in the game. And we haven't even gotten to her ability yet. The Singing Sword. Whenever you play a song, this character may challenge ready characters this turn. Now that is absolutely a busted mechanic to be having this early in the game. But hey folks, we got it, and it belongs to Steel right now. And we haven't even mentioned the fact that she quests for 3. This is going to be a very expensive card. I actually think pre-sales on TCG right now are going for like 50 plus. But this is definitely going to be a card that's going to have some meta application. I can guarantee you that this card is just that darn good. I love it. I'm definitely going to be playing it myself if I can get my hands on a few copies. But my goodness, like most definitely one of the best cards to be revealed so far, and this is one of the early reveals too. This wasn't even revealed across the past couple of days, which I'm sure most of you know. Now we're gonna go to my absolute favorite card so far in the set. Now Tiana is my favorite art, but this card right here, Goofy Knight for a Day, officially the most massive hunk of change in Lorcana right now on a 10/10 body. He's a 9-drop, just like Maleficent in Ruby the Dragon, but 10/10, that effectively gets over absolutely anything in the game currently. And they knew not to put an ability on this guy right here because he already quests for freaking 4, and it's only a rare. Now this is going to be an expensive rare. This is going to be one of those rares, I believe, just like Cusco was in the first set. A very, very hard to get card, but yet a very, very good card. This card is going to come down swinging late game like nobody's business. I mean, look at that sword, the massive sword. Can you just imagine Goofy just running around, just chopping all your characters' heads off with this big sword? 10/10, that is going to be extremely, extremely hard to get over. The best way to probably get over a card like this is going to be like Dragonfire or Be Prepared. But if somehow you can pair this with Tiana and not have any cards in your hand, this guy is probably here to stay. And he quests for 4. You're definitely going to want to do something about this. Hey, turn 9, you're playing against Steel, you better watch out. All right, but that's all the Steel cards that they've given us so far. I can't wait to see what more that they have. It's going to be a whole lot more. The set's right around the corner, so they're revealing cards so fast and they want to get them all out, and I'm so excited. But the next video we're gonna do, it's gonna be one of the other colors. I haven't decided yet, but thank you so much for tuning in. I really hope you enjoy. Please don't forget to hit that like and that subscribe button, and I will see you guys on the next one.